What's going on? What's going on? Back once again. Operation Dart. Day 2. Ran into a few complications yesterday. I was just in a hurry. Got in a hurry and I was just miscalculating things. But now after sleeping on it and going to work, thinking about it all day, I come home and got to working on it. I thought I had some problems, but everything works out. It's working out okay. So right now, we are getting our brake system set up. We're going with the wheel wood. Just got these all mocked up as far as making sure everything lines up okay, make sure there's no rubbing or anything of that nature. But everything is coming out okay. I got my center section put in last night as well. Nice little sweat on it. Out here in the garage, I got my heater on. It was chilly, so now I got my heater on. That may be what you can hear in the back. My salamander back there. And it was a little chilly in here, so now it's nice and toasty. So everything started to get a little haze on it, a little bit of moisture on it from the heat. But everything's starting to dry up now. But we're just trying to get this brake system all set up so we can get our wheels put back on. I had one on and looking real good. It's looking real nice. I'll see if I can't snatch one off real quick. Looked like my helper just walked back in the door. She dipped out on me yesterday and I got disgusted with this thing. But now everything is going good, and hopefully we'll be able to get this thing sitting down on the floor this evening and see how everything's looking. But I will go ahead and I'll sit one of these wheels up on here and let you see how she's looking. But other than that, it's just working out real good. I'm glad how everything is going. I was real discouraged today throughout the day because it looked like my wheels was rubbing on my frame rails. I'm like, what is going on? I said there can't be that much different from aftermarket axles as to the actual factory axles that I used to mock this thing up. You know, I went from flange to flange on my measurements, cut this thing, and I was real worried about it because it just seemed like everything was rubbing and touching. I'm like, I couldn't figure this thing out. I started taking apart my wheel wood rotors, thinking that I had them on backwards or had them on wrong. I didn't have them on backwards. I didn't have them on wrong. So I ended up cutting all the wiring that held these things together. So one of them I got to go back. I have to go back and I got to re-put my wires on them that went from boat to boat. You know, you got these wires on here. They go from boat to boat so that nothing can come loose. And so I end up cutting all those off, thinking I had the rotor on the hats wrong. But after I got everything lined back up right, and I put the other one on here, and I didn't cut it, so that saved me a little bit of time. So I don't have to go back and redo that one, but I will have to go back and torque that one back down with some Loctite. Then I'll have to go back through and rewire it. But as far as what I was talking about with the wiring, that's what I was talking about. You can see it on the back of this one. That is on the axle housing, axle itself. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't get this thing mocked up. Maybe I can set this here, and I'll go ahead and I'll set one of these Hoosiers up on here and just see how she's looking. All right. Let's see. Work. these tires are pretty light. As big as they are, if they were steel, they'd definitely be heavy. But being this aluminum, they're pretty light. Actually, I should have put the center cap on there, shouldn't I? Sophia, yeah. Do me a favor. Get that cabinet over there. Go over there and I'll tell you what drawer to look in. Open up and over to your right. Down. Yes. Open that up. All the way at the bottom. The middle. I know. Alright, open up. You see any boxes in there? Boxes? Yeah, 2 little boxes. Well, actually, there's probably 4 in there. No, there's 2 in there. 2 boxes. 2 little small boxes. All the way to the right. You don't see them? No. All right. I'll get them.
Do you want tacos?
No, I want tacos. Center section off. Now most people, they'd leave that center section off so you can see that Moser axle insignia in the center of the drum, but I don't want that. I know what's on there. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm so glad everything worked out good, because I was definitely a little worried throughout the day at work. It's hard to keep your mind on your job when you're thinking about your hot rod. Things ain't going right in the garage, something wrong. As long as everything going all right in the garage, everything's good. Everything's good. No worries, no issues. I'll put a couple on here just to open it. But I do like them red calipers on there. They may have cost me a little extra, but that's what I wanted. And when it comes to Operation Dirt, I try not to take any shorts. Try to give it what I want to give it. I know some may be saying, man, why don't he use an air ratchet? Well, actually, I do have air ratchet, but, you know, if you ain't wrenching, you ain't working. So, you might as well go ahead and wrench it. All right. Good enough. All right. All right, so this is what we looking like. Of course, you see that it is sitting up. Do have yet to put the weight on it. Matter of fact, see if I can set this here up against the charger. I'll show you what it looked like when we put some weight on it. Said we were going to put some weight on it. It would take that tire up a little higher. That's just the actual weight of it itself. But we're looking for it to go down a little bit more when it's actually sitting down on the floor. When I first mocked this up and had it sitting, it was actual fender was at least down to here, so it will come down more. I like to get that tire tucked up in there, but I think she's going to look pretty good when we get it done. We'll do the other side. That's what we're getting my work on now, but don't pay no attention to this. That's going to be taken care of. But I think we're gonna be sitting pretty right. We get everything together up under here and get our shocks on. I'll probably go with, I don't know if I'm gonna go with some Calvert shocks, or I may keep it like I did the front ones. You know, I put some Avcos on the front, so I may end up putting some coilovers on the back as well. As I said, you're gonna pay to play a little bit, but it ain't forever. You pay one good time and you ain't got to go back and do it again. So we'll come back at you, see if I can get the other side done and get the wheels on it, get the wheel on the other side. Hopefully I can get this thing sitting down on the floor, get all this cardboard and all this other stuff off the floor, and we'll come back at it. You ain't seen down in there in a while, but she's still looking good. She's still looking pretty decent. Yes, sir. When we get her done, she's gonna be, as JJ the boss would say, gonna be a force to reckon with. Okay. All right, we'll get back with you. Operation Dart video, I'm gonna just say 16, I'm not sure. Operation Dart video number 16. We'll get back at you. Peace out.